We live. We live. We live. We live. Let's go. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to episode 40 of the Sharpshooters Podcast. I'm your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, twos, threes, fours, and fives, and sixes. Everybody not in the house right now, but just me and my main man, Tez. We up in here right now.
What's the deal?
What's going on, pimp?
Never much.
Man, ready for another chaotic night.
For sure.
Of everybody that come through. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're on Facebook, head over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Almost at 500 subs. Also, be in that comment section. We're gonna be talking. I know there's a lot of y'all crazy folks that love to be in that comment section. So definitely be in the comment section. But man, tonight we definitely kicking it off with the good old NBA Finals. You already know. Celtics up 2-0. Celtics looking like they the best team in basketball, like they looked all year. That's why their record was what it was all year. Number one overall seed. I ain't gonna say I hate to be right, but I love being right on this one because I said, man, the day they traded for Drew Holiday was like the game changer because you have him as your third person, right along with JB and JT as your leaders. Man, you can't go wrong with that at all. And then with Derek White doing his thing, man, they just look completely dominant out there, especially with Porzingis back. But from what we hear, he got a injury. It looked like he re-injured. I don't think it was his calf, but
I think it's something different.
Yeah, it said he re-injured something. So definitely got to keep a close eye on that. But as of right now, they are in full control of that. But I seen folks down 2-0 before. We seen folks down 3-1 before. We haven't seen nobody down 3-0 before, and then they just decide they're going to win 4 straight. So it's a must win for Dallas right now. Just what's your thoughts on the finals so far?
Oh man, I picked Dallas in 7. So for me, I think I'm still sticking by that pick. It's a weird series. I knew Luka would be the problem for them. Like there's literally no answer for him. I don't think. So they just decided to let him get his points and kind of limit everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like when I look at the series, I see Dallas scoring 2 games right around 105 points, 109 points. I don't know if Boston's scoring around 105 points. Dallas is scoring under 100 points. I don't know if they've scored. I hadn't looked at it. Under 100 points in the playoffs. And if they have, I'm almost sure they lost.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest thing for me is like scoring from Dallas has got to pick up. They got to find some points from somewhere else. This is a team that usually average around 120-some points a game. Have been scoring around 120-some points a game in the playoffs, and now you look at them getting held to under 100. That's kind of the story of it for me. I don't know if Boston realistically can play any better. I don't know if they even trying to play any better. Like I think that what you get from them is what you get, and what you get from them is really, really good. The Porzingis injury course, that's going to be a difference because he's the one player that I don't think that Dallas can match up with. Just that I don't think they had a size from any player to do that. So I still like Dallas at 7, though. For real, I think Boston won both of their home games. Dallas should go home and do the same thing. And then this series really started in Game 5. But I don't know. Like, I saw a lot of open shots get missed. Maybe it's something to Kyrie being cursed in Boston after he stepped on the logo when he was playing for Brooklyn.
Yeah,
because he's missing some uncharacteristic shots, where, like some wide open looks that I'm just like, Kyrie doesn't miss those
at all.
Even at the free throw line, I think he has some. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird series way of starting, but I think I still like Dallas in 7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, look who then rolled up into the building, Mr. H-Town himself, also Mr. Controversial himself with the Atlanta Braves hat, Mr. DeHaven. Yeah. I don't know why I like calling y'all by y'all government name. Well, I swear, I do a horrible job at that.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. It's good to be back.
Oh, yeah. And if, like I said, anybody that's just falling in here, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We definitely want to see your comments. See what y'all thoughts on the NBA finals so far. Definitely go to the YouTube channel, Sharpshooters Podcast. Hit that subscribe button. Prefer that you watch it on there and comment and like the stream too. Definitely would appreciate it. And if you're on Facebook, definitely appreciate you on there. If you don't have a YouTube like that, it's all good. But also hit that like or heart it, and definitely jump in that comment section. But of course, man, we talking about the NBA finals. Of course, a lot of y'all, if not all of y'all, I think it was just me and Pace that picked the Celtics.
Yeah.
I said the Celtics in 6.
Yeah, I think it was just you last week.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on the final so far?
Man, they came out shocking me, man. Most of the stuff I predicted was proven to be wrong this past week, man. I didn't think Porzingis was going to be an X factor the way he was in that first game, coming out shooting like he was shooting and scoring the way he was scoring. I know he messed up a lot of people's parlays, but yeah, man, Boston shocked me, man. On the first 2 games, I didn't think it was gonna be, 2-0 right now. They're showing me, that they got what it takes to potentially, make this a quick championship run, man. Hopefully Dallas can come back in Dallas and do something different, man. Show us that they're the team that we thought that they are. A lot of us, Brinsky, you did pick Boston to do this. But I will say, man, it's only a matter of time, man. I'll say this: if Dallas doesn't win this next game, you can go on and wrap this thing on up, man. It's a done deal. They're not going to be able to bounce back from this type of deficit. I think Boston losing Porzingis is going to help a lot, but at the same time, the other players got to step it up, man. It's like Boston is clicking right now. They're doing what they got to do, man, to win that first one for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, man. So we just got to see what they can do, man. They seem a little bit hungrier, man, than Dallas right now from what I've seen. Hate to say it, but, maybe they did what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to do it at home, and they made it happen.
Hey, man, the one thing that I kept pointing out during this series, I was like, it was going to be what Dallas' strongest part is they perimeter scores with Luka and Kyrie. But the best thing about Boston on their defensive end is their perimeter defense. Because you got Drew Holiday, you got Derek White, who are consistently all NBA defensive players, always making the defensive team, either first or second team. JT has the quality of being on there. And you also have JB actually playing great defense. So they're really struggling right now. It Luka from stats wise, it looked like he's not struggling, but they just basically just tired him out, bro.
Yeah, it's tough, bro, for him. He gonna get his numbers, bro, but it's tough for him when those other players not knocking down shots, bro.
Yep.
Like it's just tough. There's only so much that he gonna be able to do.
Yep.
He had like 1 assist, right? Last game, 1 assist, and it's not because he wouldn't find open shooters. It's just that they weren't making shots. If they don't make shots, this series there's no way they're gonna be able to beat Boston if they don't make it.
It's no way. I just can't see them beating them at all, especially with like I said, man, with Drew being on there. Drew is their third option.
Right.
If like look how crazy this is. Dallas' third option is PJ Washington. Pretty much.
Right.
We can pretty much say that.
Yeah.
Think about this. You got from Boston, you got JT, you got JB, then you got Drew. Now, right behind that, you got you have Porzingis, you got Derek White, and I feel like I'm missing somebody. Derek White. And you could throw Al in there or whatnot. But Porzingis being your fifth guy, right. That is crazy. Like, that is crazy, dog. Like, he is your fifth guy. If he was on the Dallas Mavericks, he would be your third guy.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of weapons. And PJ Washington just not hitting shots. And that's what I was worried about. He's definitely coming alive this postseason, but
that's the thing.
He has to hit some shots in Dallas.
That's the thing, bro. I don't think that Boston is playing so significantly better than Dallas is. Like, they playing a lot of sloppy basketball too. It's just that those other players not hitting shots. If Dallas can't score 100 points, bro, they're not gonna win. Like, it's just not. I don't even think, like, some of the stuff that's happening is like, some of it is defense, right? You get Jaylen Brown, he ripped Luka at half court, go down, dunk the ball. Like, that's great defense. But some of it is just, you look at corner threes, PJ Washington missing wide open corner threes. Kyrie Irving wide open from the elbow, missing shots. They go to the free throw line, everybody splitting free throws. Like, it's just, they have to make shots, bro. If they can't make shots, it's not even going to be, they're not going to have a chance to win no matter what Luka does.
Yeah.
So I don't think that Drew Holiday and Derek Brown are good enough to beat Dallas if Dallas is playing the way Dallas plays.
But it's gonna be tough, man. Those guys.
I think Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are, but I don't think that those two guys are good enough to beat Kyrie and Luka. If Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown aren't playing well, I don't think that those two options are good enough to beat Dallas if they're playing well. And they just beat Dallas in game 2.
Yeah.
But Dallas wasn't playing well.
And shout out to Iverson. What up, dog? He said nobody's talking about Jason Kidd getting out-coached by a lot. That is
true.
Facts right there. That is all facts. And I don't think
true.
And I'm glad he pointed that out, because I have yet to hear like anybody say that. Even I haven't said that. Like, yeah, he's just getting flat out coached right now.
But he's been doing a phenomenal job up until now.
Yeah, but you know they're gonna magnify the championship, a whole lot more, because that's really the only series left. So yeah, he's definitely getting out coached. Missoula is definitely showing a lot. And the crazy thing is, dog, like, we say, like, you putting Drew and they're going Kyrie and Luka, but it's a reason you can always put JT and Jaylen Brown on there, but you basically wearing down Kyrie and Luka on
Right.
the defensive end. That's not what they're used to. They don't have nobody to just put on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They have somebody for Boston. That's why I believe those guys are refreshed. JT not hitting shots right now, but you can't expect him to just keep missing shots like that. And a lot of those shots were highly contested shots. And he creating a lot of room for Jaylen Brown. So, man.
Yeah.
But I know Drew Holiday right now is looking like the finals MVP. Right now, it was Porzingis. Well, of course, game one, but I'm just talking about right now. But
so I'm looking at it for perspective.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying for perspective. Last game's 98 to 105. So they lost by 7. They missed 8 free throws. 24 for 16 from the free throw line. They shot 66%. That Boston shot 99% from the free throw line. They were 19 for 20. And in the first game, they missed a bunch of free throws too. I hadn't pulled that one up. But I'm just saying, like, these games are there for Dallas to win. Despite everything. They're not playing well as a team. It's just not the shots not falling. It's a make or miss league. Sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes the shots fall, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, because man, they sure not doing it right now.
Not at all.
And it's just sad. And I want this to be a good series, man, but it's not looking like one right now because they sure don't have an answer for Porzingis because he's just doing whatever they want. Yeah. And Allison pointed out another thing that I like when he was talking about taking away the lobs. Like they doing an amazing job at that. They're doing an amazing job. They got a couple of them last game, maybe 3 at the most, but I think that one of them was on a fast break. Like they've been doing that the whole playoff. Like those big men have not been effective at all, not on the defensive end or the offensive end.
Right.
So, man, that's why I said that unicorn in Porzingis, man, is basically
he made all the difference.
A big difference. Like it ain't nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, they can't match up with him for real.
What's your keys? What? How can I say this? How do you think Dallas can get back into this series? What do they have to do to get back in this series?
They need to go to church.
Here we go.
I don't know. They make shots, like simple as that. I think they made it. Yeah.
Kyrie needs to blow some sage around the stadium or something like that, man. You need to do something, man, because, dude, I didn't see it happening like this, man. I thought some of them games was going to be a little bit closer. Like you said, man, they got to score 100 points, man. They got to. They don't score 100 points, man. It's a wrap, man. You can't keep up with this Boston team without that. And like you said, man, for Porzingis to be the fifth option, man, I mean, these guys got some ballers, but Porzingis is out. So, like I said, that should play a big difference in the next game. But, man, I mean, them first 2 games was hard to watch, man, especially coming from somebody who expected Dallas to play a different type of ball game.
Right.
And, yeah, man, like Buddy commented, man, Jason Kidd is just getting out coached, man.
By a long shot.
By a long shot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Go ahead.
Through 2 games and getting out coached, we'll see what he does. Because he got to adjust now, right? We're going back home down 2-0. You got to win this game. So
you ain't got no choice.
Yeah, we'll see a lot. We'll learn a lot about Jason Kidd as a coach this game 3.
Yeah. This next game is do or die, man. Yeah. There's no way they're coming back if they don't. This ain't the Cavs from, this ain't the LeBron Cavs championship team.
Even if they was down 3-0, I don't think they could have won 4 straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has literally never happened in the history, no matter what round. We seen 3-1s come back before until we never seen the three. We seen 3-1s happen in every round. We just never seen it in the finals. And LeBron and them pulled that off. We have never seen a 3-0, period, no matter what the round is. Because it's like very, very hard to do, especially when you get into them second round conference finals and NBA finals. And now you're playing tougher teams. You're just not going to beat those teams 4 straight times.
Nah, because you got to play 2 of those games. You got to win 2 games in they building for sure. You get down 3-0.
So, man, it's going to be tough on Dallas. But right now, who y'all say is y'all MVP right now?
I think the most important piece has been Jaylen Brown. If not Brown, definitely my boy, your boy, the point guard, man, Holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Holiday's been a big factor, you know what I'm saying? And he's still going to play a factor in this next upcoming game. So they got to figure out, man, how to adjust towards stopping these guys, bro, because you got about 3-4 guys who can give you 20 easy on that team, man.
Yeah.
Right.
On any given night. So,
oh man. So MVP, I give it to Jaylen Brown. Man, he just playing well. He been playing well all playoffs. You know, they debating whether it's trying to pit him and Jason Tatum against each other, who's better. I think measurables wise, you got Jason Tatum, who's probably better, but right now, Jaylen Brown is playing the best on this team. He looks like the one a player that's unstoppable. Him and Porzingis, right? They just look like there's no answer for them on Dallas team. But I have to give it to Jaylen Brown.
I'm going with Holiday right now, man, because he's just such a big factor in this series on the offensive, defensive end. But I wouldn't be mad if they give it to Jaylen Brown. I think the only reason why they're not really saying Jason Tatum right now because of the shooting performance. But he's affecting the game. The thing about him, bro, he doesn't really care. He's just trying to win.
That's true.
I believe he truly doesn't care about like that outside noise. Like he knows this is his team. And I think anybody knows like Jaylen Brown is not better than Jason Tatum. It's a reason why Jason Tatum was first team all NBA, just being honest. But Jaylen Brown is definitely having a better NBA finals right now. But
I don't know if it's that big of a gap though, bro. I don't know if he's that much better than him.
For real. I mean, he's definitely outperforming Tatum right now for sure.
Go ahead, my fault.
The one thing that Jason Tatum got that in his favor is like he looks like a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Like if these was teams you never seen before, and you saw Jason Tatum in the layup line, you'd be like, "Oh, that dude can hoop." Just the way he handles the ball, the way he move around the court, he looked like he can hoop. But as far as how they're playing right now in the playoffs, Jaylen Brown, you got to get a nod to them. Got to get a nod to him, man. But I don't think that the gap. I think a skill set wise, like the measurables, he's taller. He's a great shooter. You put the ball on the ground, great defender. So like skill set wise, I think you got to get at to Tatum, but Brown right now is playing well. Like when you watch them, do you think? My question is like, do you think that Tatum could win being the number one option? Is he a number one option? Do you think Brown could win being a number one option?
No, it depending on what the team is.
I'd say the same thing about Jaylen Brown. It's like it depends on what he has surrounding him.
Jason Tatum.
I mean, Jason Tatum. Yeah, it depends on what he got surrounding him.
Well, I think it's been proven like over the years. The reason why, because Jaylen Brown had I think a lot of folks starting to forget and have amnesia when Jaylen Brown, like they was talking about the man couldn't even dribble with his left hand. Like folks were really clowning him, especially when he got that contract as the highest NBA player. Having the richest contract in NBA history. Now all of a sudden, folks starting to catch amnesia of everything that they said about Jaylen Brown. I'm like,
that's fair.
I always thought Jaylen Brown was a good player. I'm not saying I'm saying he can be a one, but certain guys, you know, you can be a one, but all ones ain't created equally. It's just like a number one receiver. Like we know who like the top tier receivers in the league is: Devontae Adams, Justin Jeffersons, the Jamar Chases, the AJ Browns. There's certain guys that you just know they're the number one guy. The Amon-Ra St. Brown, but some of those guys are number ones, and you just like, he ain't on the level of those guys. Like when you say those guys, they like interchangeable. Like if you want to.
I look at Tatum, man, a lot. Like, and I hate to say the dude's name, but I think I look at him a lot like I look at LeBron. I think LeBron needs a closer, and I think Tatum kind of needs the same thing. At least that's what, like, I think he's like a set the table kind of player. Like, I'm going to do everything right. I'm a walking playoff berth because I'm going to put up all the stats. I'm going to do all these things. But when it comes to winning time, you may need a better option than me.
I don't know about that. Jason Tatum definitely closed out many games. I can't help that the team's built the way it is. Like you can watch.
They great team. I mean, what they built, GM did a great job. I don't know how they assembled all this talent like this. For real.
It's stupid trades. Folks thinking that this person wasn't gonna pan out this way. You know, this pick didn't matter. You got to draft well because two of the picks that Boston had, they won their original picks. Like,
oh yeah, that's true.
So you got Tatum and Brown out of that. So you got the two best players. You have to draft well.
Yeah.
Then you putting those pieces together. Then you get like pieces like Drew Holiday. Then you get I don't know what Boston traded Milwaukee. I don't know what they traded. I can't remember. But
in the Dame trade?
Yeah.
Traded Milwaukee. I don't know what they said Milwaukee. Where did Marcus Smart go?
Oh, he went to Memphis.
So he went to
Memphis. I like what I was saying. He said, I think Brown is this good because he's in that 2 spot. That's what I'm saying. Like Kyrie, make him A1 without a good 2. He's not playing this well. They guard him like a 2. Well, I believe Kyrie can play like a 1, but he's not going to lead them to a NBA Finals. Yeah. That's the difference. That's why.
I think, man, the thing about Boston is with they roster, bro, it's almost like they all number 2s. There's really no number 1 on that team, bro. It's like
Jason Tatum is definitely a number 1, man. You don't make people don't make first team all NBAs and just you call them a number 2. You can't think of nobody that's making first team all NBAs and just he's a 2.
Nah, I mean,
like Luka finally got over.
Do I think he has number 1 talent? Yes. On this team, do I think he's a clear-cut number 1? Nah. I don't think they really care who does it. I think that's what makes them such a good team is that it doesn't. When I think of a number 1 option, I think of the ball is going to move through them majority of the time. And with Tatum, I don't think they in Boston in this team. I don't think they really care, man. They got the pieces they got. It could be Porzingis could be the number 1 option this time. Drew Holiday could be the number 1 option. Derrick White could be the number 1 option. Like I don't think they really care how they get it, as long as they get to their point totals. For real. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he don't have number 1 option talent. But I just don't think that I don't think they playing like that right now.
Bro, the whole goal is to just win the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think they're just doing that.
They're like the Pistons with Chance.
Mm.
But who was like one on them? See, Chance. Who was like the number one? Well, you say Chauncey was.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
Well, it ran through Chauncey. A lot of it went through Rip though, but Rip was catching the shoe.
Yeah.
And it was she too in that high post. Like,
well, see, that team was just like the perfect storm, bro. It's like just looking back at it, like that is just like the perfect storm. Now imagine if they didn't draft Darko and they drafted.
They would have got Melo.
Yeah.
Which is still the one. I'm so glad I seen like an interview with like Chauncey Billups when he was talking about said, "Oh, he thinking they about to get Melo, but then he seen Darko in a workout. He's like, man, bro, he balling." And they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get him in too." And he said, "Okay, I can see why, but still, bro, I don't care what I seen in no workout, bro.
Right.
I know what I seen on actual live basketball.
Right.
What Carmelo did. That team would have been dangerous, bro. That team would have been dangerous. I think they set themselves back with that, but at the same time, that team didn't have Sheed at the time. Like they traded for Sheed like mid-year, so there's a lot of factors, but
they would have definitely won more rings with Melo there, bro.
Yeah, hey, when you miss like that, bro, that can set your franchise back.
Yeah,
that can set your franchise back for so many years, dog. It's just like, nah.
Darko wasn't the main factor on them teams, man.
Oh,
I mean, that was just
a bust. That's all it was.
It was a reach.
Like sometimes, bro, I don't even know why they make. I never understand like certain things you just shouldn't have to do. It's just like the draft that I always reference, bro. When you have the draft with like Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes, and Mitch Trubisky. But who are they talking about in this whole like draft process? They keep talking about Mitch Trubisky. I'm like, bro, what did you see in the whole draft process? What did you see in college? What anything that you seen that made you want to go get Mitch Trubisky? I'd seen Deshaun Watson play against Alabama twice and balled out. And that is NFL talent right there. And I'm talking about those supreme talent at that time. I'm talking about top tier. We talking about all pros in the league right now. First team all pro guys, and he's destroying them. But the Bears set themselves back. Now you see where they at now. They finally got they supposed to be franchise quarterback in Caleb Williams, which I thought was Justin Fields, but they just didn't give Justin Fields no help. It was just like, what you want the man to throw to? I'm seeing them giving Caleb Williams everything. So it's really no excuse on his part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Caleb gonna have the ball, man. It's gonna be ugly for him, man. If he got everything he need over there as a rookie right now, he's got a better setup than Houston.
Did you see the Keenan Allen clip?
Mm-mm.
So it's a clip. They in training camp. Caleb throws the ball to Keenan Allen on like a go route. He severely underthrows it. Like Keenan had to stop, and Keenan like cussing when he catch it. He's like, hell no, what is that?
Well, man,
it's one throw.
He's going from Justin Herbert to Caleb Williams.
Well, Caleb Williams has a man. We ain't about to, man. We talking about the fight. But like I said, man, you can adjust to that, man. It's just one pass. We seen ducks from every quarterback known to man.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, we really not gonna be able to see nothing until they touch that field, man. Unfortunately, not even the preseason. It's gonna really be the main season. You know, I remember when CJ first got out there, his first pass was to himself. So his first completion was to himself.
Said that LA weather don't hit like that in Chicago though. You ain't
No,
lying about
not
that
at
one.
all. And,
for real.
And hey man, I hope Caleb Williams, man, is just ready to show improve, man, because with all this all that talk, man, and all the hype, man,
Behind himself now.
He's gonna definitely have to do something this season. He's gonna have to put up some really good numbers. Or it's gonna be ugly for him, man. The media is gonna eat this kid alive, bro, because he's done a lot of talking. His camp has done a lot of talking. They got a lot of demands about what they want and how they gonna move forward with his career. So, like I said, man, I hope he doesn't bomb out, man, coming in. Because honestly, dude, with this team, you can throw a lot of quarterbacks in this system and they'll be successful. You know what I'm saying? With what we see that they're going to come out with starting the season. So,
and I hate to interrupt, but we ain't talking about no Caleb Williams and no football, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm loving what you said, but we got to get through all these other topics. Man.
I agree with everything you said, though.
I do agree with what he said. But like, we ain't even about to get caught down this rabbit hole. I already know how I can go. But Dan Hurley back to UConn.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was very, very awesome on his part. And I'm a huge Lakers fan ever since I was 5 years old. Shout out and rest in peace to the late, great Kobe Bryant. But this job is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Especially when the money that they offer him, 6 years, 70 million. Like, yeah, it look good on paper. You getting all this money. But, dog, it's so many factors. You can't pick your own team. Like, yeah, you in LA, factoring them taxes. So that money, you losing a whole lot of money compared to what you would be making in Connecticut. Then it ain't like you got a prime 25-year-old LeBron James, and then you got Anthony Davis, who gets hurt every second. It feels like it was probably the most healthy season I've seen him have in a long time.
Yeah, it was.
I don't. He's only getting older. I don't expect him to ever have a season like this again, ever. Not being this healthy. So I was highly surprised by it. And I wasn't surprised by Dan Hurley returning back to UConn because it was just so many factors, man. East Coast guy, you have way more control. You control your own destiny there. And then I seen one restaurant offer this man free wings for life if he turned down the Los Angeles Lakers job. He turned it down. I hope they honor him for them free wings because I know me. If I was the coach and I know how much I love wings, I'm getting 100 piece every time I walk in here. 50 hot with lemon pepper seasoning, and the other one just straight lemon pepper. I don't know why folks eat mild, by the way.
I know he had some friends that were probably so happy he turned that down so they can call him. He's like, man, let's go get some wings, bro. I know you got it.
He got the money and he used that for a pay increase. I'm like, bro, he deserves it, bro. He's the best coach in college basketball right now.
Man, I think this was more about. I think this is the Lakers. I think they're going to hire JJ Redick. I mean, plain simple. I think that this was just shooting for the fences before they did that. It's like, look, what can we get? So now we're going to be justified when we hire JJ Redick because it's going to be like, well, we went after Dan Hurley and he turned us down. Realistically, I don't know if they ever expected him to take the job, but if he took that job, they would be ecstatic, right? Because he's a great coach. But yeah, I think this was just about that, and I think Dan Hurley was just using it to get more money, leverage it for more pay. But yeah, I think they're finna hire they're finna make a controversial coaching hire in JJ Redick, and they just needed a cover before they pulled it off. And like on paper, like why would Dan Hurley take this job? Like who wants to? I mean, I had to say it, but who wants to play with LeBron at this point in his career? Like who wants to coach him? Like who wants to coach this man? Because if it doesn't work out, it's going to be your fault.
He said JJ sloppy seconds ready.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. But yeah, if it don't work out, it's going to be your fault. Right?
Yeah. Bruh. You going to be the scapegoat no matter who
it is. So like, why would I even risk tarnishing what I've already built with that? JJ Redick hasn't built anything. So whether he's successful or not, it doesn't really matter. And then ultimately, you got this team being coached by LeBron, that's what I think. So I don't know. It's weird, man. They're in a weird place where they got an aging star. This happens to all good players. Is they get to an age where nobody wants to coach or play with them. Because it's just too much. You have to take on too much of the responsibility.
Yeah.
So that's what I think this is. They just a cover up for them to pull the trigger on JJ Redick.
What's your thought, man?
Man, I'm with the whole JJ Redick sentiment, man, because like you said, Tez, man, he doesn't have anything to really lose. For real. And I think this would be a cool starter spot for his coaching career. There's not really much to lose from signing a JJ Redick, man. Like, he doesn't have any coaching history. I think he's gonna be a player's coach. He's still young. I think he can, get with this team. But I mean, hey, like we said, dude, who wants to take this job? Because honestly, look, it's not even a guarantee Braun's even going to be there next year. You know what I'm saying? For real. You might take this job and then be dealing with a whole rebuilding situation over there in LA.
Yep.
Depending on where LeBron goes in the offseason. So it's a sticky situation, man. It's gonna be a weird one, man. Seeing how this plays out, but I ultimately do think JJ is gonna end up taking the job. Honestly, it's smart. It's a smart thing to do. Said Caitlin Clark is free. Oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, I bet she'll take that contract over the WNBA contract, but that's a story for another day.
Right.
Man.
But yeah, man, it's just not a good deal, bro. You're really being delusional if you say this is a good job to have. Like, yes, I know I said the Lakers is the Lakers. But Jeannie Buss is like just showing me she's just not a good owner. You're not your dad. You're not Dr. Buss. I'm sorry. You're just not him. And Rob Pelinka's doing the best he can. I'm not, of course, he's not on, nobody's on Jerry West level. Jerry West is Jerry West for a reason.
Right.
Easily, hands down, the greatest executive ever, no matter what sport. If you don't know his resume, look it up. That's the only thing I gotta say. All the big time guys are there because of Jerry West, outside of LeBron. But like, come on, man. We the Lakers. The Lakers gonna always be the Lakers. You're gonna always attract stars. But if you want somebody like a Phil Jackson or a great coach, Tyronn Lue. I'm not saying Tyronn Lue is on the level of Phil Jackson, but the Clippers, like, secured him. He picks his own roster, and they paying him good.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You got to let the man at least pick his roster. That's the thing why I was like Darvin Ham was doomed from the start. Like once you can't pick, once I feel like you can't pick your own squad, bro, it's over with.
Yeah.
It's on they're going to blame you. They don't want to take responsibility for like all the bad decisions that they made.
They made a few.
Yeah, oh, trust me, man. And then you have LeBron's biggest supporters. I'm just gonna be nice tonight and call them supporters. But those guys just not being realistic, and then 1 minute they cheering for you, and the next minute, I'll put it like this: when they win, it's all about LeBron. They lose, man. He needs some help out there, man. He needs some help. He needs some help. You know the old cliche: blame the coach, blame the coach, blame the coach, blame the coach. I'm like, bro, it's not the coach all the time. Sometimes it's just the players. They're just not that good. I don't care you coaching them up. They're just not like that. You're just going against a better team. That's why I like, bro. Darvin Ham is not a bad coach. They just trying to make him out to be a bad coach. Yes, he could have done a couple of things different, but what coach couldn't? A lot of coaches could make a lot of different adjustments, but he didn't do so bad that you had to let him go. 1 year he makes it his first year, he goes to the conference final. The second year, he goes out in the first round. He's fired. Who wants that job? Who wants that headache?
Nobody.
Every single game, I am the top headline, whether we win or lose, and we talking about dumb stuff every year. I wouldn't want that.
Man, it's a LeBron thing, bro. Like a lot of people always talk about him not playing for any good coaches, not realizing like he's picking them. Like that is his fault. He's been a free agent before. He could have played for any coach, any team he wanted to. But after his first couple of years, like you think about it, like he hasn't had. It's always going to be an inexperienced coach that's coaching him, because I don't think an experienced coach wants that responsibility, bro. Like this is what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm leaning towards JJ Redick, because he's the only person that I can see just saying, like, man, yeah, I'm willing to do that with a team that got outperformed in the playoffs. You know, as constituted, you know, the roster is not on par with the better rosters in the Western Conference. So, and like you said, to your point, like they're not gonna let him pick the roster. It's kind of pointless. Like I don't know, man. It's one of the things he at this point in his career where it's almost looking like it's time to go to Miami and put his feet up and hang it up, man. Go to the mailbox every day. Like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, bro.
I wouldn't want that job. No, I take that back. I would love that job because I don't make that kind of money. But if I was Dan Hurley, I definitely would not leave this dynasty I built here to go take a chance in LA where they're gonna hate me if the team is.
I think anybody would just take it for the money, bro. But I don't think the headache. Like we saying that because we don't make that type of money.
Exactly.
But them dudes, like some folks, just like, bro, how can you turn that type of money down? Like, bro, I think the older you get, the more you realize how important peace is.
Yeah,
peace of mind is so important. Like, bro, dude. Like you had a pros and cons to everything that you do. It's always pros and cons. Do the pros outweigh the cons with this job? I think it's more cons than pros.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm saying I'm the Lakers coach or whatnot. Yes, I'm in LA. And that's probably it. That's probably where it stops.
Then you might have to be forced to play this man's son, and you wouldn't have even drafted him. Like
and you like, come on, man. Like, let's be for real, dog. And that's a whole nother story. It's just like the Dallas Cowboys job. Like, it's only three things I can think about that job. You can say you're the Dallas Cowboys head coach. It's no state income tax, if I'm not mistaken, in Texas. I think it is. It ain't no
it's no state income tax.
There's
no state income tax, and the money. That's about it.
They're gonna pay you very well.
After that, bro, you got Jerry Jones. You can't pick your roster. He controls everything. And I don't want, like, man, it's so many. These owners really don't know nothing, man. I don't care. Jerry Jones doesn't know anything. That's why Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
Although, even when he left, those are Jimmy Johnson players.
Yeah.
Like, only thing you added was Deion Sanders. Those guys were winning before Deion even got there.
That's true.
So I don't give Jerry Jones no credit. Now, right after that, you had plenty of times you could have won when you had great regular season, like 13-3, all that good stuff, and you didn't do nothing with it. Like, come on, bro. Man.
So who do you think the Lakers should target, or what type of coach they should target?
I don't know. I don't know. The
one that they fired, probably.
I feel like Darvin dealt with it enough, man. I don't know, bro. I don't even think he would want to. If I had to just think of somebody, but it's so sad, bro. The only person that you can really think that will probably take this job is JJ.
Right.
That's just how bad it is. That's how bad of a job it is right now.
Right. But they did that for a reason, bro. Like they did it for a reason. I think they offered Dan Hurley all that money, so now they set the market. So if you 4 years, $70 million. If you're not Dan Hurley, you getting less than this. So they already have set the pace there. Well, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, if I was a coach, you know what I'm saying, already, you're not gonna pull nobody from a successful program. This dude's favored to win the championship again next year. He's not gonna go from that to play-in tournament. So it's like, man, they're in a tough situation. I think you hire JJ Redick, let him and LeBron coach the team, and live with the results. I don't know.
Bro, I'll just tell you exactly how I feel about it, and then we can move on, unless they haven't got something to say on it. But, okay, yeah, so we'll move on right after that. Bro, it just let LeBron go, bro. Just let him go.
I ain't want to say
paying him. Let him go. What is the point of paying him?
I ain't want to say that.
No, bro. I've been saying it for the longest, bro. What is the point of paying him? Like, okay, bro, he did what he's supposed to do. If you want to count that as a ring, go ahead. But, bro, what is the point? Yeah. We're playing. The farthest they got was not the East Conference, the Western Conference final. Then they get swept. Then you play the same team again, acting like y'all was ready for them. You get beat 4-1. You got a gentleman's sweep. Like, come on, bro. This experience with these trade Anthony Davis, get what you can. I should just say get picks. Hopefully you can get Cooper Flag or something. I don't know, man. Just find somebody for the future, bro. Just anything. Just start over, bro. I'm just so tired of just looking at mediocre basketball. It was just like during the COVID years, man. At least with LeBron, they giving him players. They didn't even give Kobe no players. They gave him like Wesley Johnson, Jordan Hill.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. Then the guys that they did have on the roster, like Brandon Ingram, D'Angelo, Julius Randle, those guys were young, and that was like literally at the tail end.
Yeah.
So, like, man, it was over a long time ago. I'm just tired of looking at this roster. So, God bless my Lakers. F. Shout out to Dan Hurley because you made the smart decision and you about to get more money. Miss Caitlin Clark.
Again.
Again. It's just the story that keeps on giving. It's the story that keeps on giving. Now, we've been having these interesting conversations, man, about Miss Caitlin Clark, man. We already know she's box office for she is like Texas oil. Business is booming in the WNBA with her.
True.
We all know she's a rookie, most talked about rookie easily. But the news this week, they just had the USA basketball team for the women to drop. And she wasn't on here. And I think all three of us said they crazy for not having her on there.
Definitely.
Because business-wise, it doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't have her on there. The reason why I say that is because it's like, come on, man. You won 7 gold medals in a row. Who is really dude? I swear to God, bro, it's not nobody. If you hook them up to a lot of test, it's nobody that can tell you who's the second best country in women's basketball right now. Even I couldn't even tell you. And I watch basketball. They going to dominate no matter who they play. This shouldn't even be a competition. I just wanted somebody to just be like, I'm gonna let her take my spot for the bag in the long run. Like you gotta, I promise you, if David Stern was making these choices, that girl would have been on there. She would have been on there. And the crazy thing is, I don't know how AO went on there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how she wasn't on. I didn't notice that until like 2 days later. I was just like,
that's a snub for sure.
That is definitely a snub. And the name that I said, I'm not a big Kelsey Plum type of person. I just believe she on the squad that is just loaded. So I believe you could have, like, how many people can we legit say better than AO? I probably just say you got Asia Wilson and Breonna Stewart. They're about it in my eyes, off the top of my head, that I can think of. Is not too many people better than her. And I was just like, we're gonna leave her off,
right?
So you saying, oh, we wanted the best team? I'm like, it's not too many people, not the most popular.
right.
And before I let you go, man, I'm sorry, bro. It was just like crazy, bro. Like the whole explanation to the whole saga with this, bro. It was just so stupid. Just talking about most deserving. Okay. Let's just go down the list of just the history of USA basketball from my memory alone. If we just go on by deserving, Magic Johnson did not deserve to be on that dream team. If we just go on by, he wasn't playing during that year, but you want to know why he was on that team? It's because of his name.
Yeah.
His name is Magic Johnson, and that was the smart business move. That was very, very smart. That's why David Stern, all these players need to stop by David Stern's gravesite every year and say thank you for the checks that they are getting, because he clearly is the biggest capitalist in the history of sports, and he's so smart at marketing, bro. It just, oh my God, it just annoys me so much. And then you got DT coming into the league. She went on the Olympic team, rookie. Candace Parker was a rookie coming in.
Yeah.
Like, what is your excuse? That's why I said,
They had 2 rookies that year with Candace Parker.
who was the other?
I think Sylvia Fowles, did she come in then too?
Look at that, bro. It's
She was on that team.
They're not making any sense with these picks.
No.
Like, just be honest, man. Like, we can say, yes, we see what they turned out to be. Of course, hindsight is 2020, but you just saying the way they explain it, like, look at the girls on this roster. Like, look at the girls on this roster. They were the cream of the crop. Like, they are fits and everything. They deserve to be on this team. In years passing, you telling me that everybody deserved to be on that team? Now you're lying to me because history tells me different.
No.
Thank God she's an alternate. I'm sorry because I really am going.
Oh no, you go for
it. Chelsea Gray.
She hadn't even played this year, right?
Haven't played. I didn't even know that. She hasn't played this year. And yeah. Since she hasn't played, hopefully she be that person. Like, I'm seeing the bigger picture for the game. Somebody has to see the bigger picture. Like, let her go.
Right.
But you go ahead, man, because I think the whole thing is stupid business-wise. And this person that say that is most deserving, you can literally just point out all those instances that is not.
So it's a lot of things, bro. Like, so the way I look at this, you got 3 entities that's kind of involved in this. The first one being the Olympic Committee, and I don't think that they suffer any because Team USA had lost a game in Olympic competition in 7 years. Like, not just one to go. I mean, like, haven't lost a single game in 7 years. They're gonna win gold with or without Caitlin Clark. So the whole we want to win, that's why we didn't pick it. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me because international competition is just not as, it's getting better, but it's just not as good as just like for the men's is not as good. It's the same. So the international committee doesn't benefit from it. Caitlin Clark herself, she's honestly, like, they kind of like doing her a favor. Like, she's been playing probably the longest stretch of organized basketball that she's played in her life. She played a full college season all the way up into the championship game, got a couple weeks off, and then started the WNBA season. So, like, to get a month off probably would be good for her to get rest. So, like, it's not slighting her for her not to be on this team. The third is the WNBA as a brand, and that's who's taking the hit. Because the Olympic team is basically like a business card for the type of basketball that you offer in your country, right? So why wouldn't you put the biggest draw that you have in that particular sport? At least put them on the roster. The dream team, we talk about the dream team, the success of the dream team and putting those players up there that actually have followings. We see now how many international players are actually in the NBA. I'm not saying it's solely because of the dream team, but how do they see NBA players in international play? So what can make international players want to join your league? Seeing that the competition is great. This is the best of the best. So putting Caitlin Clark on that Olympic team would have been like a business card for the WNBA saying, hey, this is the product. This is what we have. She's box office. I expand her audience internationally, thus expanding the WNBA audience. And I think they just missed out on that opportunity. For whatever reason, I don't know what the reason was.
Pettiness.
Yeah, she definitely could have and should have been on that team. And matter of fact, no, I take that back. I do have a reason. I forgot I had pulled this up. This is on USA Today. According to a report from Christine Brennan of USA Today, there were concerns with Team USA of how Clark's millions of fans would react to her being limited on playing time on this stacked roster. All right. So they're basically saying like they decided to, not go with her because they didn't want to upset her fans with her not being able to play as much.
Man,
right? That is the
baloney.
dumbest reason to keep somebody off of a team I've ever heard in my life.
Dude,
Like, you don't want more fans?
Yo,
right?
this is literally MJ blocking Isaiah from being on the team, man. This is literally what that is, bro.
No,
Caitlin Clark,
no. We're not gonna do that.
I will do it.
No. Hold on. My fault for cutting you off. Hold on. My fault for cutting you off. I'm just gonna state this real quick. Isaiah's not bringing. Nobody cares. You see, nobody, like they say Isaiah was left off the team,
right?
But leave Jordan off that team. It would have been bigger than what you think it is. Like nobody would have cared. It would not have a bigger impact. On
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying as far as like the hate, she's literally not on the team because she's getting hated on by the older women in the league. Like when you got Diana Taurasi's making comments about her, the way that she's been kind of attacking Caitlin a little bit in the media. It's like it's kind of to the point where it's like they don't really care for Caitlin coming in this league and being the next big thing. And it's a lot of hate, it's a lot of animosity there, it's a lot of cattiness. But hey, man, that's just kind of how these women rock, man. When it comes to stuff like this, man, like it's petty, man. It's petty, and it's crazy because Caitlin gets a lot more support from male hoopers than she does the female hoopers, man. Sad to say, but it's just really hate. Them girls don't want to see her come out, ball, and be on top of the league so early. You know what I'm saying? Which, look, she's, it's not like she's leading the league in scoring right now.
She's leading all rookies.
She's leading the rookies, but I'm saying, like, she's still behind some girls, man. She's top 20, but she ain't top 15. She's not top 10. She's not top 5 in scoring. True. So it's just a lot of hate. It's a lot of hate. And you got to think, man, she the new kid on the block. And these women hating on her are like one step out the league, dude. They're like a couple more years out, dude. We ain't going to have no more Brittany Grinders. We're not going to have no more Diana Taurasi's and all these cats like that. It's going to be the new faces of the league that's going to be taking over. So, look, man, they can only hate for so long before it's just inevitable, man. Like, they know this girl is about to end up becoming one of them ones, man, in due time if she has a healthy career. That's going to really be one of the faces of the league, right along with Angel Reese. So, we get out to where it goes.
Yeah, man. It's just when you hear the statement, okay, I believe now if you're saying you're trying to take the best team over there, okay. That's believable if you have AO on there. You don't have her on there. So now what you're saying is BS.
True.
Like they really just like giving you stupid excuses. I believe folks just really think folks are just dumb. Like, bro, we see what you're doing. Like, oh, nobody cares about ratings and all that. You can't complain you want to grow the game. And then when you have the opportunity to do it, you don't do it.
Man, we talking about
so much money.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. Like, come on. If folks want to point out, now it's gonna be somebody to be like, well, why they ain't put Shaq on the Dream Team? Well, like I said, hindsight is 2020. But if you go back to 1991, 92, Christian Laettner is a bigger name than Shaquille O'Neal. A way, way bigger name
at the
than
time.
Shaquille O'Neal. And they had to bring one college guy. You think they're not going to bring the biggest college guy? Of course, Shaq is Shaq now. Like, yes, you would want Shaq on that team, but Christian Laettner was just on the team. He didn't make an impact on the team. He didn't have a career like he was supposed to. Oh, well. But if you put this girl, she can literally be the 12th person. Like, bro, it doesn't matter. You're not going to lose. You can literally take anybody, and I'm being so for real. You can take anybody off this roster. Anybody, even Asia Wilson or Breonna Stewart. I believe they still win gold. It doesn't matter.
They probably would.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's how dominant this team is. Like the U.S.
They haven't lost like in 16 years.
Yeah, not in Olympic competition. They hadn't lost a game.
Yeah, they haven't lost in like 16 years, dude. There's no competition.
16, bro. We talking about longer than that.
Well, I'm being nice then.
Yeah,
bro. We was probably in elementary school. Well, me and you, DeHaven. Sorry, Tim. It always seems like it's one part. It's always one part. But bro, we was probably like in elementary school the last time these girls like struggled.
Yeah, I was about to say earlier, I said they hadn't lost a game in 7 years. What I meant was they haven't lost a game in 7 Olympics. So
right.
So yeah, it's longer than 16 years. They hadn't lost a game, but not the tournament, just hadn't lost to anybody. Like 8-0.
It's just not fair.
Like, hey, when the last time you seen I just drew a blank just that quick. Oh my god. I mean, it just came back to me. Can you name the second best country in women's basketball?
Man, not at all, bro. I don't even want to lie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know either. That's what I'm saying. That was my whole point to ask you.
Like Lithuania, man. I'm probably capping. Let me look.
It's probably up. Who does Lynn?
Probably China.
Cambridge play for?
I don't know. Australia.
Probably her team, man. I don't know. I'm just guessing. She's the only international player I know.
And bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, let's be for real. Let's talk. Let's be for real. That's why I say I believe they think we're stupid.
Yeah, it's just women. You got a player who the rest of the league attendance, I read, averages around 7,000. Her average attendance to her games are almost 20,000 people. There were more people at her game in when they played Washington that went to that game than went to game 1 of the NBA Finals. So you have that big a draw that can sell out a regular season WNBA game more than an NBA Finals game. Then why wouldn't you want to take that show on the road international? It just doesn't make any sense.
You guys ready? Check this. USA number 1, China number 2, Australia number 3, Spain number 4, Canada number 5.
We heard enough. Bro, nobody, bro, this is how crazy. You know how crazy that is, DeHaven? Like, nobody's going to be able to name nobody from those teams. These so-called people that watch the game can't name one person from those teams and swear up and down. You know, one person that really just been acting like he's just the biggest ambassador for the WNBA?
Dwight Howard.
Well, no, 2 of them.
Who's that?
Roland Martin and Plies.
Oh, wow.
Well, for one, Roland Martin could name 3 WNBA players if it saved his life. Let's just keep that all the way 1,000. Like, the only person you know is Caitlin Clark. You take away Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson and Angel Reese. Bro, you couldn't name nobody. Like, come on, bro. This man acting like, but he swear he's not fazed by Caitlin Clark, but all he does is tweet about Caitlin Clark all day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man.
I
I
trying to
just
smash a few of them.
But I said, what it do, my boy? Hey, man, make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to my boy, man, JB. Hey, man, I got to get you on the show, man. I don't know. I was hoping to get you on here soon, but, man, we got to make something happen, dog. Definitely got to get on your show and definitely got to bring you up here, man. Shout out to you. Hold on. I was trying to smash you. That's no lie. Like, come on, bro.
Some truth.
Hey, bro, it's always some truth in the jokes, man. Remember that. It's always some truth into it. Like, come on, bro. Like, these dudes acting like they just know these women talking about folks. The biggest lie of it all. This is how you know. One thing I hate is an agreeable man, bro. I hate them more than is one thing I hate about them, bro, the most. If you just agree with everything that a woman says, bro, like, bro, come on, bro. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. It's okay to tell somebody they're wrong, or just tell a man that they're wrong, bro. Don't be that guy. But Clyde said, I remember him saying,
Man.
he said, if you believe the WNBA, I'm just paraphrasing. If you believe that WNBA is just getting the views now, you just a casual fan or something like that. I said, well, sir, you must be a casual fan because ain't nobody was talking about this like that. Like, let's stop this, bro. Like, let's stop this.
Right.
Like, we talk about the WNBA more than the people that's claiming that they watch the WNBA. Like, come on, bro. I wish folks would just stop lying. Just you can be truthful about this. It's okay that folks was not watching the WNBA back then, but now they are now. But mostly, a lot of them it's just turned into the Real Housewives of the WNBA. That's what it looked like now.
What I don't like about it is like the conversation always go away from basketball.
Bingo.
Because whenever we talk basketball, you can't deny this girl. Like she's got all these points. The viewership is there. You can't argue with those numbers. You can't argue with how many people going to see. You know what I mean? Like they're not faking a crowd, like making it seem like all these people are tuning in to see her for real. And it's like once we get away from basketball, that's when like all these dramas and all this stuff have to come up when you get away from the accolades. Like we can't talk about how she's leading all the rookies in scoring. We have to talk about the negative things, the turnovers. We have to try to compare like the negative stuff. And it's like we just talking hooping. Like, bruh, she deserves of all the attention that she's gotten. Like if you just talking basketball. But when you take it away from basketball and say, oh, well, she's white. You know what I'm saying? All the reasons why she doesn't deserve this have absolutely nothing to do with basketball at all. It's always
a white girl.
Yeah, she's white. They even said she's straight. This is why she's getting all this attention. It's just like
what does that have to do with basketball?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Just
hey, man.
Because whenever you talk basketball, if you start talking basketball, it's like there's no argument.
That's because we know the WNBA likes to bully the straight girls. Okay, that probably is the problem with Caitlin. That's what's not spoken on enough. She's getting bullied right now because she has a boyfriend. She has a man. I think she might be married. I think she's engaged or something.
Hit the controversy.
They don't like her. Diana Taurasi don't like her because Diana Taurasi is a part of the alphabet community. And she ain't rocking with Caitlin because Caitlin don't rock like that, man. Them girls get bullied, bro.
I ain't gonna necessarily say that.
Hit the controversy button, bro.
I'm not gonna say that.
Look, straight girls get bullied out the WNBA every day, B.
Well, Asia Wilson is straight, but I'm saying like Kate, I won't necessarily go and just say Diana Taurasi feel that way, but Candace Wiggins did say that happened to her.
Oh yeah,
like they were bullying her. I can't just put particular names on them. I'm not gonna say Diana Taurasi is doing that. Now you just assuming.
I ain't gonna assume because I know how Diana Taurasi rock.
That doesn't mean that. It's somebody.
That's cool. I'm just saying, man. I'm giving you an example. She may be one of them bullies. She might be one of them bullies, bro. I'm serious. She might.
Well, that has now we talking about something that has nothing to do with basketball. So
hey man,
that has nothing to do with basketball.
Girls getting bullied
like
out
I
the league,
bro,
man. They getting bullied out the league.
Okay.
They don't want to see these girls like Angel Reese, man. These girls Angel ain't going for all that, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but like I said, back to basketball, like, bro, it just really hating on this girl because of money. Like, bro, we not about to act like normal human emotions are not a part of the reason why a lot of these, like, come on, bro. She making more money than you. She's more popular than you, and she hasn't done anything. It's a reason why they playing so hard on her. I'm all for physical play. I'm all for physical play.
Yeah.
Like we just got to be for real, man.
So even to that, right? Like when we talk about that, like why they playing so hard on her and stuff like that, it always get away from basketball because the people on the other end of this argument don't want to admit how good of a basketball player she is.
Bingo.
The reason why you box and want to play is because they are dangerous, right? I fully believe if they didn't play her like that, she would explode. That's what I get from the other teams. Like, man, we got to beat this girl up because if we don't, she gonna go for 40.
They don't want to see this girl hit 40 points and shit.
Yeah,
like
but you won't get the other side of the argument to say that because they would have to admit that, man, she's just that good. They always say, well, ain't nobody doing that. Like, no, bro, we see it happening. We can see her getting guarded harder than any other player. Like, to deny that is just dumb. I think they won like 2 games. I think
they
like
won
2
like
and
3 games.
Yeah.
It's like, why are y'all on these girls' necks so hard?
And then they to be honest, they like 2 games away from the playoffs, bro.
But you know what's funny? I seen a video where it showed how they target a lot of these nice rookies that come in that, you know what I'm saying, that everybody talk about. Everybody's gotten a bully moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've seen it from like even Candace Parker, even Brittany Griner, even a lot of them girls first year that they came in, they was getting targeted too. Yeah. So I mean,
so what the thing about the WNBA?
It's just we weren't paying attention back then.
Yeah, so the WNBA, that's gonna keep happening at this stage because every rookie class is gonna get more attention than the next. I think. Maybe not after this Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, but this one was like a different one.
But when Juju come out, watch how much the attention.
I believe that.
And watch how the narrative changes because she's black. Because the best player is going to be a black girl this time, and watch how the narrative changes. Yeah, I want everybody to remember this moment right here. That's happening with Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, bro, we already know what time it is. Like we already know what time it is. Like I already said this a million times, bro. If Caitlin Clark was black, they would be praising this girl from the mountaintop. Like, oh, that's our girl. Like, come on, bro. You know when you see somebody white doing something like this at a predominant black sport, like most folks gonna be like, it's just like Eminem in rap. How many times guys was like, man, Eminem ain't like that? But you see some of the top guys saying like, nah, he like that. Nah, he like that for real.
I'm gonna say this though, Brisky. I feel like if Caitlin was black, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. Even if she was doing it, I don't think it would be because of the simple fact, bro.
That's true too.
She would have been.
Let's just say if she was black and she got that same attention,
she would have been like a Cheryl Miller.
All right. In order for it to work for real, you would have to make Angel Reese white. So if you take the whole same scenario, you make Caitlin Clark
black,
Angel
Reese white. We
make Angel Reese white.
Angel Reese.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when you do that, then all of a sudden we hate Angel Reese and we love Caitlin Clark, and she gets all the same attention.
And just like how they used to do,
she need a villain. She would need a villain if she was.
I'm just saying, man. I'm saying this, man. If Caitlin Clark was black, it would have been like, hey, this is expected, damn near. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But I feel like because this white girl is jacking up shots, like Steph Curry and Dame Lillard out here hitting shots from all over the court, this is something we haven't really seen. Like, okay, even from Asia Wilson, bro. Like, one thing about her, she don't make crazy shots. Yeah. She balls like a female. She moved like a female T-Mac, Kobe is type shots, mid ranges. She's hitting you with fadeaways. She's doing all kind of cool stuff out there, but she's not making crazy shots. She's making great shots, like on that court. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's not doing anything that's like, oh my God, she shot from half court or she shot at the logo. She's not doing that type of stuff. You're never gonna see her shoot no type of shots like that. She shoots smart shots. She has a high basketball IQ. You know, that is what it is. But now you got Caitlin coming in and she's just doing what she's shooting wherever she wants to shoot at this point. And it's ridiculous, bro, the type of shots she's making just off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, it's just a different type of ball game, man, she's coming with, bro. And like I said, though, I feel like her height is definitely elevated because of her skin color. I do believe that. But she makes phenomenal shots. We can't take that from her. Who else is making shots like that in the WNBA?
The reason I say that I don't think it's because of her skin color is because we've never seen anybody play like she's playing. Like we can't say, it's being elevated because she's white, and then turn around and say, well, nobody's ever done what she's doing before, right? Because that's a large part of it. We've never seen anybody shoot like this before, not a girl, and play the game this way. That's a large part of it. That is a huge part of it.
That is the biggest part of it.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
Nobody shoot like that.
So, like, out of all the reasons, man, you can take them away, and I think she still will get the same height. The only thing you can't take away is, like, you can't make her a 12-point-a-night player if she get this height. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She has to be scoring 40 in the NCAA tournament, breaking all these records to get this type of height. If she was black, she still get it. If she was gay, she still get it, as long as she balling like this, right? But if you take away the basketball, then all of a sudden, it doesn't work. So
that's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm gonna say this, man. I feel like once all of what's going on in the WNBA is this: the stars that have been running the WNBA are not ready to pass the torch. It's not like the guys where it's like, you know how it is, NBA. Kobe had to pass the torch. Mike had to pass the torch. Magic had to pass the torch. All these guys, you know what I'm saying? It went down a list of who had to pass the torch. Hey, it's your turn now. It's your turn now. It's been like a definitive thing. Right. Dude, in the WNBA, this is what I think this is their defining moment of having to start passing the torch over. Candace Parker's out the league. She just retired. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these, you still got Brittany, you still got Diana, you still got all these girls who've been winning. It's time to pass the torch. And they're not really, they've never had somebody where it's like, okay, well, no, I ain't gonna say that. They passed the torch before. But I'm saying it's been a while. And now it's so many of these legends just built up to where, hey, man, they on their last couple years in the league, man. Like, they're not ready to just give it up. And these girls are fighting. They got to play a little bit more, a little bit longer in their careers because they don't make as much as these guys make. So it's like, it's time to pass the torch, man.
I don't think it had nothing to do with passing the torch. It's just literally just jealousy. That's really all.
Part of passing the torch. Stop being jealous and pass the torch.
Not necessarily. Jealousy can come from anything. I'm making more money than you. I'm playing playing more than you. That has nothing to do.
Well, Caitlin's definitely making more money than all these girls right now.
Yeah, I think it's just the attention, bro. Like, shit, you look at Diana Taurasi. How long she been in the league now?
And Diana ain't signed no $20 million deal.
About 20 years.
Right. She's the all-time leading scorer in WNBA. Still playing. And then you got a player like that that's never gotten this type of attention from this girl that's coming into the league that hadn't scored a point yet. You know what I'm saying? Well, at that time, she hadn't scored a point yet when she made those statements. So it's like, it's jealousy. It's like, man, y'all sitting here talking about this girl all day, and I've been in the league balling, and I don't get this type of attention.
I feel like they just missed a big opportunity. Like, she's still on the like I said, she's still on the she an alternate. So, like, folks like Chelsea Gray, she hasn't played all year. To sacrifice for the greater good. You really want to see the game grow. That's why I said, let's just stop lying and just say you don't want to see the game grow.
Caitlin's gonna play. She's gonna play in the Olympics.
Well, we know she's gonna play in it, but that's the Olympics only happen 4 years from now. Yeah. You trying to grow the game now. This is a chance for you to literally get revenue.
I think
in the WNBA for the first time in the history of the league. You have 27 years of the WNBA, and you never had a positive. You never
turn the profit
in the history of your league. This is the first time in ever you have that chance. I said it before the year, before they even started selling tickets. I was like, bro, this is the perfect opportunity. It looked like it's going to set up that way. All they got to do is just play it right. You seen the jealousy from the get-go before she even got drafted. They started making billboards for this girl in Phoenix because they knew where she was going. They were like, oh, we're going to move this to the NBA arena because we know how big these crowds is. I guarantee you, if Atlanta smart, they haven't played down in Atlanta yet. They're going to play in Phillips. They definitely going to play in Phillips Arena because the arena that they playing in is only holding 5,000 people. This girl is literally, like you said, almost averaging 20,000 people. You think they're going to miss out on that money? We need her in Phillips. Unless they got a concert.
State Farm.
Oh, yeah, it's State Farm.
I keep saying Phillips, man. Thank you. Thank you.
State Farm Arena, brother.
Oh, man.
You butchering that. I'm like, dang, boy. It's not 2016 no more, man.
Bro. I think I said Phillips Arena probably like 3 straight pods. Nobody said nothing, but thank you.
It ain't been Phillips in a minute, but I feel
you. Man. Yes. Yeah. Bro. Dang. Yeah. Thank you for correcting me on that.
ATL, man. Hey, Atlanta different
State
now.
Farms Arena. State Farms Arena. And JB said they play in Atlanta. They play in Atlanta next Friday. I guarantee you that thing gonna be if they smart, they gonna put that thing in State Farms Arena.
It might top that Washington game.
Because, bro, you're not gonna miss out.
Talking about it in Atlanta. Yeah, we talking about it in Atlanta. More people might come to this game.
Bro, she literally had more people come to the Sparks game than the Lakers had all year.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. We are not the same. We are not the same. Like, bro, you got to think business. That's what I said, bro. Oh, my God. David Stern is rolling over in his grave just like, bro, all the missed opportunities on this. Because man would not miss no opportunity like this to save his life.
You already saying that you're not going to play her, right? She only going to get 5-10 minutes a game. So why not just use her star power to bring attention? You know what I mean? Put her on the bench.
Hey, man, stop it, man. The man already corrected me, man.
This boy about to take us to Club 112, man.
Boy, if I start saying stuff like that, bro, God, dog, man, please correct me. I'm not above correction, man. I would love when somebody correct me. Don't let me keep going down this rabbit hole. I went 3 straight pods, maybe 4. Maybe 5.
I wasn't paying no attention, man.
Maybe longer than that, and keep saying Phillips Arena. Nobody wanted to correct me, but
I'm trying to remember which concert I went to last time. It was.
You said it with such passion, man. It was like,
yeah, hey, it sounded believable, and I was like, man, we need to go to Phillips Arena. I swear to God, bro, if I was in the car right now and I wanted to go to a concert, in Atlanta, and it was at State Farm Arena. I would have put Phillips Arena. Then they probably would have been like, State Farm? Like,
Right.
I don't want to go to State Farm's Arena, not knowing that's what I'm trying to look for.
Boy, that shit is funny.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Close up this topic, man. They missing a great opportunity. Stop messing up your money. Stop messing up your money. Once again, stop messing up your money, man. Like you, bruh, by the time Juju get in here, it's supposed to be already set.
True.
Like, like they said, they want to call Angel Reese Magic and Jordan. I don't know
know which one she is.
Well, yeah, I guess if you want to call it that, Juju is definitely Jordan coming in here. I believe she's gonna bring it because she can hoop. I don't think Paige gonna bring that hype like Caitlin's gonna bring. I just don't see.
So tell me this: you telling me right now what we're seeing is basically the female Jordan and Bird or something like
that's what they want to make it, bro. But I don't even see it like that.
But they just talking about in terms of viewership.
No. I'm just saying, like the way that they Jordan and Bird.
Yeah,
they got Angel Reese.
No, I seen somebody. No, bro, I seen somebody doing the WNBA draft said that was like the quote of the year, well, the tweet of the year for me, bro. He said, we getting the Magic and Larry draft. Said, don't worry, we got MJ coming in 3 years.
Pretty much, bro. Pretty much. That's what we looking at right now for the WNBA. That's the layout right now. And that's what I meant by they need to start passing the torch, man.
Bro, you just need to start looking at some people, what they were saying about the WNBA, or they wasn't saying nothing about the WNBA. That's a lot of folks, bro. I just want folks to just stop lying. It's okay to just tell the truth. I wasn't watching the WNBA at the time. Now I'm watching it now. That is the truth.
Watching it now. It's popular. It's popping.
Right.
And we ready for the transformation.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people weren't watching it, man. You can tell too. Like you can tell the people who don't want to keep it basketball are the ones that don't watch it. The ones that say stuff like she's white. That's why she's getting this attention. Because realistically, you got a lot of people who watch this now because Angel Reese, and they come from like a non-basketball background.
None.
And now it's like if you attach to this game that way, like if you like if you became a fan of this game because you were a fan of, let's say, Angel Reese for whatever reason, and you liked all the things that she was doing outside of basketball, she was in the, let's say you start watching her after the Lotto video, right? She in the Lotto video. You see that, you say, I'm gonna start watching, I'm gonna start keeping up with this girl. And then you find out that she's not the best player in this draft. Like in the best player is actually this little white girl who she doesn't like. Like, this is where the hate is coming from. These are the people who are saying the things that don't make any sense and don't align with anything that's happened in the WNBA before. Like, because your hero, the person that you love, you start watching basketball and then you realize that, oh wait, she's not better than this little white girl at all. So now let's tear her down. She getting this attention because she white.
And it's not just that, man. We cannot exclude the pocket watchers, man. Let's go bag for bag. The NIL babies are here, okay? They are here to take over sports. The NIL babies are here. They're sport riding, and they're ready to take over, okay? They're coming in with more money than these other cats have ever made in their careers, okay? When cats was getting suspended, getting crucified for getting tattoos or a free sandwich or whatever like that, these cats is coming in with tens of millions of dollars, and they making more once they come in the league. Look at Caitlin's Nike contract. Diana Taurasi ain't never touched no type of bag like that in her career. She's probably never made that much in her career to date. With this girl just made signing a Nike contract. Like, let's put this into perspective. A lot of these, why is the hate coming? Because these girls is making more money than they've ever made before. The NIL babies here, they're alive and well. They're not going nowhere. This is the new sports. This is the new leagues, man. This is just how it is, man. This is all across the board. Every sport.
I've never seen a player in my life bring this much attention to a league. Just like come from college and bring this much attention to a single league. Like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, what player do you know that came from college and brought 10,000 more people in viewership to their games? Like, I just don't. They've sold more tickets than they sold all of last year already.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Like, I've never seen that before.
We got to put a pencil in this one. Perfect saying nobody. It's literally nobody. And just get off this topic, man, because I don't know, man. It's just almost getting to the point. I don't even like talking.
It make you not want to watch it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I like to watch sports, and we talking about the game. Like, oh man, he got these turnovers and he can't shoot this shot and stuff like that. Bro, we talking about stuff ain't got nothing to do with sport all the time. It's cool to talk about for a second, bro, but you just dragging it all the time. Like, bro, come on, bro.
This is how they do LeBron, though, man, on ESPN. You feel me?
And bro,
they drag it. Every little thing he do, man, they be on it.
And that gets new to us. And that's why, hey, don't even get me started, bro. That's what I said, man. I'm just hoping that somebody just doesn't play so she can get up there so they can get their revenue. But if not, bro, I don't want to hear them complain about money. No more. Like, no more.
Yeah, they're the biggest self-sabotaging professionals I've ever seen in any league.
How excited are you to watch the women's USA team now?
Well, I wasn't going to watch it like that anyway. I probably would have watched the finals.
Right.
For a second. And then I'm like, okay, oh my God, they're beating them by 43.
Has she
Angel didn't make the team either, or Camila Cardozo. None of them made the team.
But we knew they wasn't gonna make it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're not moving an inch.
They ain't got none of the young girls on the team. So
man.
Had Caitlin made it, bro, she would have broke they would have broke every viewership record for an Olympic women's basketball game.
Honestly,
ever. Man, outsold them in Jersey.
Yeah, it would have been ridiculous.
Combined.
Yeah.
Who's on the team? Let me look at this team.
Well,
is the roster out?
Yeah, it's out. It's a bunch of vets.
Yeah, just name a couple, and then we got to move on. We've been on this too long. Like, we got Asia Wilson, we got Stewie, we got Kelsey Plum, we got like I said, we don't
Chelsea Gray. So that's the thing about Chelsea Gray.
Lloyd.
Man, if they telling me like, okay, we know that Chelsea
thing, JB. I said the same thing.
You got Brittany Griner. Hold on.
Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, they got the vets on this team. Man.
So if they telling me that Chelsea Gray is injured and she's not going to play, and the only reason you picked her is because you want to show respect and you're going to let Caitlin get that spot, then maybe
I don't know if she ain't gonna play. I don't know if she's going to play, but I feel like, bro, just off the strength of the game, bro.
Yeah,
like if you really want your game to grow, let that girl go.
So you telling me that a Chelsea Gray coming off an injury is better than a healthy Caitlin Clark? That's what you're telling me.
That's what they're saying. But hey, what do I know? I don't know anything.
But you're trying to win.
What? Hold on. What do they call something that you do over and over again and hoping that something's going to work, but
Insanity.
it doesn't?
Insanity.
So you telling me in 27 years y'all been doing the same thing over and over? Oh, one of these days, if we just keep on hooping, we're gonna make a profit. Clearly, it's not working. Try something different. This is stupid at this point, bro.
Yeah,
it's like complete foolishness.
I bet though. Honestly, I think this is
foolishness, bro. It doesn't make any sense.
I think that the Olympics had made this decision because if the WNBA, I fully believe the WNBA was the sole makers of this team, she would have been a top 5 player. Because the revenue alone, like they can't deny they making more money with her on there.
But that helps. You going over there now? You putting different eyeballs.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a business card.
I'm blaming Diana Taurasi hating us.
Okay, now we really got to move on. I forgot because I'm just getting so pissed off about this all over again. That's why, like, bro, I'm gonna end it like this. That girl would have played over there. She would have outsold the entire team combined. You have more eyes on it. Like literally, David Stern is rolling over in his grave because he's seeing the missed opportunity.
Yep. Nobody's buying any of those women's Olympic jerseys.
Bro.
Oh, I got a quick question for you, real quick.
Not one of them.
What if she plays for France?
Who? Caitlin?
Like
is it France or Italy? One of them she can play for.
Man. We moving on. Man, I'm not doing it.
What if she plays for one of
them? I wouldn't even be mad at her, bro.
she be.
But you know what? She handled it. She handled it like a G though.
Yeah.
Her response was very, very professional.
If you think people don't like her now,
she handles everything like a G.
She handles
everything like a G. This is why I don't understand. Where's the hate coming from?
She showed them love.
It's made up. It's all made
this
up.
This is a great team.
What my boy Chris Rock called it? Selective outrage.
It's all made
up.
She
know her time coming, bro. She know her time coming in due time. If she not gonna run this team no way. So the next Olympic run around.
How much? My fault. How much you want to bet on the next Olympic team? I bet Juju on it. I bet Juju on it.
Oh, Juju for sure.
I bet you Juju be on it. I'm gonna leave it like that. I bet you
could have been on this team.
Yeah,
that's what's so crazy, bro. Like, but that's their whole point is they were gonna win it all regardless. So
it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. That's why when he asked me, "Who am I going to watch it?" I'm like, bro, all I was gonna do is just glance at it and just be like, "Oh my God, they're beating Germany by 35 in the first quarter,
50 in the first fucking quarter, dude."
Like, come on, bro. We know what's going to happen. We literally know what's going to happen. We know it's going to be entertaining to watch the men. We kind of figured that what's going to happen, but it's going to be more entertaining. Nobody likes to watch blowouts, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Nobody likes to watch blowouts.
Well, international men's basketball is much better than international women's
basketball. That's what I'm
saying.
But man, we moving on. I said we moving on probably like 20 minutes ago. Still stayed on it because y'all kept drawing me in. College football 25. We got the gameplay out there. All that good stuff, man.
Looks good.
You already know it's Roll Tide. And if you are watching the channel, I'm gonna say it again. Make sure y'all roll over to the Sharpshooters podcast on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Only need 5 subscribers. 5 subscribers to hit 500. Can you make it happen for me? I just need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel you. I got 62 people watching it right now. Can you just go over there to the YouTube, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel? Help your boy out. Appreciate you. Show love. All that good stuff. But like I said, college football 25. You already know. Roll Tide. I don't usually play with my team in the game. I don't like to just go to a dominant team and just dominate that. I like to build my team up. But man, I can't. It's been a long time coming. We got to see the gameplay. Of course, we got to realize this is the first one. We got to realize this is the first one. We're gonna have high expectations for it, but it's certain things I'm mad that they not doing. We're not starting off in high school. I think they missed the mark on that one. That was crazy to me. Like you can't miss the mark on that one. And I think they said you can't export your player to the from NCAA to Madden because
you can't export your
you can't
roster.
export draft classes.
Yeah, but you can export an individual player.
Yeah.
So, yeah, well, I meant draft class. My fault.
You can't export draft.
Yeah, class. Yeah. You can't send your roster over like you used to in the previous iterations
because of NIL.
And shit.
Yeah, because of NIL.
Yeah, but it's a lot of stuff, man. Can't wait to got the kids from the city. We got young EJ Hall playing for Troy. Definitely can't wait to see that, man. Young freshman, young bull. Then got Joe Phillips playing for the Auburn Tigers, which is fine. So just to see some kids from the crib in the game, that's gonna be dope. We got some other young bulls coming out the city, man. They're gonna definitely be in the game, hopefully for the Alabama Crimson Tide, but that's a whole nother story.
And they're gonna get their check
and get that nice little NIL money.
Video game.
Also focus on that big money, man. NIL is cool, but focus on getting to the league, man. But yeah, definitely gonna be happy to just see them boys in the game. Really, really excited. Like what y'all excited for the game? Like you roll the glory, you a dynasty guy. I don't think they had a mascot game in this year. But I know that shit is gonna be crazy.
No mascot, no mascot game this year. Like you said, no high school starting off. You're gonna be able to start the game off. You're gonna pick your like what star your player is up to 5-star. So that's kind of how you're gonna start. Which, if you guys don't remember, NCAA 06, the one that had Desmond Howard on the cover, the legendary NCAA 06. If you remember, guys, it wasn't Road to Glory. It was Campus. What was it? Campus Legend or something like that.
Yeah,
I remember you started it off doing a training camp, and however you did in that training camp was you got recruited by scouts at the training camp. And then you could either walk on to a school of your choice or you could pick one of the schools that recruited you. So it's not like we haven't been at this point before. They didn't really start doing the high school shit until the PS3, Xbox 360 era. And I want to say that was either 07 or 08 is when we started doing that with the high school games and stuff like that. I want to say it was 08. If I'm not mistaken. But man, this is just great, bro. It's been 11 years since we had an NCAA game. Me, myself, I've been modding NCAA 14 with the college revamp community. It's been very fun for the past few years, man. Those guys did a lot of great things. To this day, I'm still playing the game, updated with the rosters and the jerseys and the stadiums. EA actually picked up guys from the modern community to work on this game, which is very dope, which is very cool. I always love to see the guys who are just at home, who don't have nothing, they just doing this for the fun of it, and then they get a chance to get a check from EA, man. That was dope to see. So, looking forward to this game. Like Brinsky said, man, you got cats, bro. This is for the first time. real players are gonna be showcased in a college game.
Right.
Everybody's getting a check. It's cool to see, man. It's fun to see. It's fun to see people that from the hometowns that we can actually like really look back at and be like, hey man, this dude went to my high school, You see it right there. They don't have to make fake names, fake high school, fake backgrounds. This is exactly who this is. So I'm excited, bro. I can't wait to see it, man. I'm excited. I want to see what they do with Shador. They're gonna put chains on these boys. They're gonna get chains and the gold chains and stuff. So
they could, man. I'm like you, man. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's funny because the last game they made, NCAA 14,
yeah,
is an amazing football game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta think that this game came out, like you said, 11 years ago. It's still very playable to this day.
It plays better than Madden, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is held withstood the test of time beautifully, and who knows, had they kept putting out games, we might not, they might not have been as good as 2014. Like, 2014 was just like kind of like a diamond in the rough. So like, I just think like if you got a game that's being played very well and it's like that long a period of time, that you just kind of build on that, which is what I'm hoping they did. Is like, man, we did something right with this game, so let's just build on top of that. Which is cool that they got to hear that they got the developer community in there, because that's literally what they do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's dope. I'm excited to see just like, man, the whole ambiance of the game, bro. Like the stadiums, the crowd chants, and like how some of them I've read that like a lot of them are just like really specific to the school. Like, like I think they had Penn State playing Mo Bamba. Like that is gonna be crazy it's gonna be crazy in the video game, bro. Just like some of these traditions, that in 2014 we didn't have like the graphical capabilities and resolutions and all that to pull off some of this stuff. Even the sound design, just technology has come so far, and to see them put that in the college game, bro, it's gonna be crazy.
To see them update the graphics
from
14. I mean, this modding community with college football revamp, guys. If you ain't seen it, look it up. I sent them to Brinsky a while back, dude. They updated the graphics. They updated the jerseys. They upgraded the way that the jerseys fit, everything. I mean, even on PC, man, they doing a lot of cool stuff with these games, man, where once they get all them files, man, they know how to edit them and all that stuff down, bro. Like, they did a good job with college football revamp to the point where it was like, dude, even if we don't get the NCAA, we still good right now. You know, for real. So it's like, what I'm looking forward to, man, is team builder. I'm glad team builder. I'm hearing this coming back. That's gonna be really dope because, man, I'm looking forward to being able to play as Tuskegee in my dynasty mode this upcoming year, man. Even though they ain't gonna have the HBCUs, we can still download the teams, create them, do all that cool stuff in there. That's what I'm hearing. Team builders coming back.
Right.
And, I actually remember when they took the server down for Team Builder on 14, and they brought it back up within the past year. So within the past year, we've been able to re-download our teams that we had before. So, that was a cool thing. But that's showing us that, like, hey, at least they're bringing it back. They got the website back up. I wonder if it's gonna be the same if we got to use the external website, or we're gonna be able to like use the app on our phone. I wonder how they're gonna iterate that. They ain't really said nothing yet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. So it's a poll question going around about this. I asked y'all, what's the first play you gonna call?
First play
from offense. What's the first play you calling on this game? You gonna run the ball to get comfortable, or you going down the sideline?
You know me, man.
I'm go.
Hey, I'm running slants with Texas, man. I'm gonna go on and give me a smooth little 10 yards real quick with Quinn Ewers. I'm gonna run me a little slant real quick, just because the gameplay is supposed to be faster this year.
Right.
It's supposed to be real smooth. They had a lot of guys from the community, you know what I'm saying, the NCAA 14 community on YouTube, go down to EA Sports in Orlando to actually test out the game a few weeks ago. So a lot of these guys have been, giving their honest opinions on the game. They saying it's running a lot smoother than Madden, which is always every NCAA.
It's always been the case.
Always ran smoother than I don't know what it is, bro. It's like they're running off the same platform, but it's like NCAA just does it so much better.
I think that is what's the name. I think they do that on purpose to kind of like simulate the difference between a college game and a professional game. Because if you watch college football, it's more wide open. It's more, you know what I mean? It's faster.
It's funner things, bro.
When you watch professional football, it's just not. Most games, gonna be within 10 points. Like it's not gonna be.
I'll give you a prime example. Madden 06 on PS2, Xbox, right?
Yeah.
The Madden 06 Juke system compared to NCAA 06's Juke system, night and day.
Right.
Same thing with NCAA 14 and Madden 25 that year. Night and day. It's like, it's just, for some reason, it's like those guys over there at NCAA just get it. They get the physics down a little bit better. It's just crazy. It's more fun to play.
What you got, Brinsky? What you calling?
Straight go. No
Ryan Williams.
Just go. Just go. It don't matter what player you're gonna be a bad play. I probably run 4 verticals and only just throw it to my ex. Straight go. I'm
gonna have to scramble because he ain't nobody gonna be open.
Hey,
I'm going down the field to Cam Coleman first play. Out the gate.
Whatever position EJ playing, I'm gonna put him in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get Troy and put EJ in the game. Hopefully, I don't care if they have. I don't know. EJ just came out as an athlete, so I don't know what position he gonna play. It don't matter. I'm gonna put him on offense, and he gonna play as, and I'm gonna bomb it to him. Touchdown, Troy.
Have y'all seen the Travis Hunter screenshots?
Oh yeah.
They got him down.
They look accurate.
Oh yeah.
He's like the most accurate looking player out of like probably anybody on the game right now, from what I've seen.
But the thing is, bro, they always like. I just don't like EA graphics when it comes to like how players look, bro. Like the NFL players, like the top guys gonna look like themselves.
Yeah.
But like, bro, it's so much. I feel like EA's just behind on like just graphics, like the tattoos. It's just like the simple details that
they don't have no competition.
But then with
2K doesn't have any competition. 2K is just chilling right now. Like,
oh yeah, that's true.
Like it was just like when 2K was out.
2K.
I was still an NBA Live guy, but I remember I think it was 06 when Shaq was on the cover with he or 08. I can't remember which one it was, but I know my little
2K7.
Yeah, I remember my little cousin having the game or whatnot because I was still playing live, and it was just the simple stuff like sweat. Like, you can see him sweating like that.
They dunked the ball, sweat.
I think the 2K engine though, the 2K engine was way better than the live engine.
Yeah,
it's just so fluid, like you can't.
And then at a certain point,
I think I started playing 2K on Dreamcast.
But if we want to really go there, the NFL 2K engine was light years ahead of Madden's engine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then what a lot of people don't know for the quarterback. You guys, I got a little trivia for y'all.
Same here.
Y'all know which quarterback did the actual physics for 2K5?
Which quarterback?
Which NFL legend did the physics for the quarterbacks on 2K5?
Give me a hint.
Are they retired or still playing?
Legend.
That ain't helping me.
The GOAT.
Joe Montana?
Tom
you said
Tom Brady,
I
guys.
was about to say Tom Brady, but
Tom
I'm just
Brady.
like, I don't even know if you're gonna say at that time.
At that, he wasn't the GOAT at that time, but he that is Tom Brady's drop back. That is Tom Brady's release. All that Tom Brady did the physics for that game.
Yeah,
that is crazy. Back then in 2004 for the 2K5, but that game did a lot of good things, man. That Madden was not on, bro. You had the crib. You had the stadium sounds. You could do your own custom music on the stadium sounds.
Yeah.
You had celebrations back then.
It's the small details. That's what I'm saying. My fault.
That's what 2K gets right though, because that my player mode, like there's nothing you can't make another basketball game now. Like there's nothing that any
2K football back.
There's not a platform that would ever be able to make a basketball game to compete with 2K right now.
If you had if 2K had the license to make NFL games, they would put so much pressure on EA. EA may go out of business.
Yeah, that's what EA did.
That's why they had to get. That's why they had to get rid of 2K 05, well ESPN 2K 05, because like just it's the small details I love about games. Like, bro, after the game, like you got the pregame show. We talking about like the stats. You showing like little stuff.
The replay, you got
and it's accurate, bro. Like
player of the game do an interview with Aaron Andrews.
Yep.
You got the replays. Oh, then every week you can watch ESPN and check out other teams' highlight plays from the week.
Like, bro, that
game lose.
Yep.
Yeah. That's live, bro. Like I don't know, like this game, bro. I feel like, do you think
celebrities?
You think it's gonna be able to compete with Madden? You think Madden's gonna take a hit because of this game?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nobody's buying it. I don't buy Madden. I play it on Game Pass.
So here's the thing.
NCAA is about to blow everything out the water, bro, sales wise this year.
This year is all NCAA.
Here's the thing. NCAA. Competitively, I don't think NCAA is gonna be what Madden is, like in terms of online competition. Madden Madden has a stronghold on online competitive games.
Everybody,
look, the problem
are tired of Madden. The community is tired of Madden. We only buy Madden.
The difference between NFL and college is the teams are vastly like different. Like the gap between Alabama on a video game and a smaller school in a UAB is going to be massive. Like, you know what I mean? When in the NFL, it's not the case. And then there's no mud yet, right?
It is mud. No, they bring Ultimate Team.
Oh, I didn't think they was. They
had Ultimate Team in 14. They bringing it back this year.
Yeah, I didn't think they put it in the game.
What you not realizing? You got way more teams. You got alumni. You got all these folks who are ready for it's been an 11-year gap.
Right.
The community's tired of Madden. We've been buying Madden every year. Now they're telling us we get a new football game.
I'm probably gonna
more
get it again this year.
A bigger franchise and dynasty. We got Road to Glory coming back. You got Ultimate Team. Mm-hmm. So all these players from Cam Newton, Tim Tebow, the Reggie Bush, everybody is gonna be an Ultimate Team this year. Vince Youngs, all that. Dog, mark my words, bro. The NCAA community is about to blow Madden out the water. Dude, competition-wise, competitive gameplay. Dude, Madden 25 sales are going to be so bad this year. Mark my words, bro.
He ain't lying.
I think people will eventually buy it, though. They're
going to buy it.
Even
you know how I know it's
even in 2014.
Quick, you know how I know how it's going to be so bad? Real quick. Because they got a bundle
Yeah, they packaged them together.
with Madden and NCAA together.
What's
And
gonna hurt?
And
What's gonna hurt
making
Madden?
cheaper just so you can buy it.
What's gonna matter? What's gonna hurt Madden the most is that you can't export those classes, those draft classes.
But it's cool because Madden already got custom classes.
That's usually where we kind of you're right. The custom class can make up for it. But even in 2014, bro, like even when I was playing NCAA, like it still was a big Madden community. Like in NCAA was always a better game than Madden, I thought. Right. I think everybody consensus always thought that NCAA was a better game.
But Ted, everybody's forgetting.
But
we haven't been able to import those draft classes for 2 years. I mean, for 2 games now.
Right.
12 was the last year. Madden 12 and NCAA 12 were the last time that you was able to import those rosters over into Madden. When they came out with 13, when they did connected, what was it called? Connected franchise or whatever the hell it was called. That's when they messed it up. 13, you couldn't do it, and 14, you couldn't do it. So you had to do your own thing. You couldn't even import your player.
Yeah.
From, you know what I'm saying? So from 12 was the last year that you could really import your dude, even in Road to Glory, into Madden. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but we're getting that back. We just can't do the rosters, which we don't need them. They got rosters anyway. They're doing the official rosters this year.
So the reason why I say that, man, if I'm just saying like, okay, if I'm thinking about NCAA from the past, a person, because the gameplay is so wide open, you can get a person that's not very good at that game that can win a game. Just like college football, like any team can win. When you talk about competitive online playing for money in leagues, like Madden is, I think, set up more structured for that, because you can't just get anybody to come pick up a Madden sticks and beat a professional Madden player on a whim. College football always was that type of game where I felt like anything can happen. I just drop back, like Brinsky said, drop back 4 verticals and mash X. And hope for the best. Like you never know.
11 years though, man, it's different now.
I mean, if they make it accurate to what college football is, it's gonna be hard. I think you have to even the playing fields out some way to get it. I don't know. It's something about Madden. The structure takes away from the game, but it makes it fair for competitive play, like online competitive play.
I'm telling you, look, man. The Madden numbers are going to be so low this year in comparison to the previous years is going to be sickening. And what a lot of people not talking about, this year we're getting a lot more football games in competition. Maximum Football just dropped the beta yesterday, which
I saw that.
I actually played on my Steam Deck. It's actually pretty cool, but it you know, they got to get their defense down. But we're not gonna go into that. Fully customizable game. It's cool, but they're not nowhere near what EA is doing over there with this new NCAA game. But yeah, man, I feel like this is gonna be a monumental year for video games, especially sports games. And this NCAA game is about to kill everything. Too many people are finna take off work.
I don't see EA nuking Madden like that. Like I think they're gonna keep some parts. I think they're gonna keep some parts in there that's gonna be like Madden exclusive. For this experience, you gotta get Madden.
I can speak on this because I don't work for them anymore, but I work for EA.
Bro.
And when I worked for EA, this was actually back in 2014. And I got to ask them, yo, man, do you guys, well, I asked them this in orientation and they didn't answer my question. I said, hey, do we really change this game up every year? You know what I'm saying? And they were like, I can't answer that until after after your onboarding. So after I come on, I get my badge, everything like that, I ask them again. I'm like, yo, do we really change this game up? And they have a motto there at EA, and it was, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Now, the thing was, I was a QA tester. Everything wrong with the game, we would send back to the developers so they could fix the game.
True.
Those guys wasn't fixing nothing, man. Because they were like, okay, if you can't make it happen more than 10 times in a row, or you got to do this specific for this to happen. You like, bro, like prime example, like if a guy flies off the freaking the field, you know what I'm saying, a glitch or whatever like that. If I can't replicate that glitch more than like 5 to 10 times, then they're not actively running to go fix that. And then you got to tell them exactly what you pressed, how you pressed it, what buttons, exactly how it happened in order for them to like try to replicate that for it to happen again for them to fix it. So with saying all that, they don't do too much to fix their games. This is literally a roster update, guys. Like we're paying for roster updates every year.
All right.
So with this NCAA coming out, we get a new physics engine, which is it's a modified version of what we already have with Madden. Everybody knows that already. They're building off of the Madden platform, which they've always done that.
Yeah.
But they always seem to do it better for some strange reason. So, like I said, dude, everybody knows what to expect from Madden. We don't know what to expect with this NCAA game. And if anything, this will be the game for the 1 year that they're going to murder Madden. Madden is not gonna. The player base is gonna be gone.
I don't know, man. I think it's still a market for it. I'd be surprised to see. I think both of these games are going to sell. Yeah, I think both of these games are going to sell well. I think both of these games are going to sell well, man. Yeah. I really do.
I'm telling you right now, bro. NCAA is about to slaughter this shit. It is not.
And some people want to play with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Louisville. What about Louisville, Lamar Jackson? Some people want to play with that, huh? What about that?
Yeah.
Bro, this year is strictly NCAA. Like, folks gonna play Madden, but like
NCAA, bro.
It's just like next year is gonna be like GTA.
Are you getting Madden? You're not gonna get Madden this year. No. You're not gonna get it either, Dave.
I'm getting Madden for sure.
I'm getting Madden, bro.
Madden is on
Madden and the NCAA.
I'm getting it all this year.
Madden's always been on Game Pass until they stop putting on Game Pass.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. I can't wait that long until they finally decide to put it out.
It don't take that long. It don't take that long.
I get MLB day one. Madden don't come day one on Game Pass.
MLB be on Game Pass day one.
No, it's not. Madden is not going to be day one Game Pass. It's going to be halfway through the season.
I said MLB.
Oh, MLB for sure going to be day one.
I know.
I ain't had to buy MLB since they dropped it on Xbox. Thank God. Mm-hmm. But they would have got my money. They would have got my money too. Sony's stupid for that.
But we gonna see, man. Just it's been a highly entertaining show. Appreciate everybody coming through. Shout out to JB. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel, Sports Talking with JB. Really solid guy, man. Growing his channel. I think he on the road to 300 subscribers. Be on there on the Bama Standard with those guys. Big time, man. The baller. But yeah, he getting his channel. I know that's his channel. He almost at 300 subscribers. But as always, we're gonna end the show. We're gonna go around the table. Appreciate you, my dog. And ladies and gentlemen, he said he's gonna be on here next week, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely gonna bring him on, man. And gonna kick his knowledge, man, because he definitely be talking some good stuff. And hopefully we don't get no more stupid Caitlin Clark news. Man, just complete nonsense of just, oh my God. It almost I'm not even about to do it. JB gonna be on next week, hopefully. If he had a time, gonna definitely bring him on. We definitely have a lot more people on next week. But we're gonna go around the table, let everybody shout out what they got going on and all that good stuff. And then we're gonna close it out.
Yep. Same place.
Mhm.
But man, another episode down. Happy to be here, man. Go Dallas, Dallas in 7. Stop hating on that girl. And code name Tez on Xbox if you want when that NCAA come out. You want some smoke.
Man, you already know what it is. It's your boy, man, The Haven. I'm in here again. Catch me on every social media platform. DJ Ghost Plato, right over here. I know I'm trying to point down. Yeah, right there. So, yeah, catch me on Xbox. Catch me on Twitch. Catch me on everything, Instagram and all. And again, we're doing this another week, man. We do it great. I'm on Sharpshooters Podcast with my homies. You know, we do it live. I'm not going to be here next week, guys, because we're playing Detroit. Go Braves. You already know. Killing the game. Yeah. ATL, H-Town Connect.
Yeah. And my wife, I guess she wanted to be the final. I thought she was asleep, but another great show. Definitely appreciate you, baby. Shout out to you. Always, definitely the show's biggest supporter, my biggest supporter, our child biggest supporter. And also, just want to, I'll say this after, but of course, I'm Brinsky Sharp of the Sharpshooters Podcast. Like I said, everybody, we pretty much gonna start doing live streams every Tuesday. So I need to change up my saying every Tuesday on YouTube, but other platforms, Twitter, aka X, and Facebook. But definitely come subscribe to the channel. We almost at 500. Next week we shouldn't be saying that. Hopefully y'all just come on over. We still got 63 people in here. Just go on over if it's not already people already the subscribers. Bring somebody over there. Just subscribe to the channel. Show love. Appreciate you. All that good stuff. Definitely gonna have a lot of guests next week. Hopefully, like I said, JB on the show. Definitely shout out to Danielle, aka Sporty Shorty. She actually going to be, I don't know if she, I hope I'm saying it right. What's my boy name? Just that quick. What's his name? Just that quick. Forgot his name. Just that quick. Oh, Bubba Dub. Make sure y'all go check out. I don't know if she on his show or he gonna be on her channel, but definitely shout out to her. That's big for her. Definitely proud of her, and hopefully we can get her on the show next week so she can either she gonna be crying about her Dallas Mavericks losing, or she gonna be excited because the series still going on. But we're gonna find out. Hopefully, I can get her up here next week. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all for everything. And as always, like I said, I'm not gonna say what I want to say. I really want to say it, but it's all good. Y'all already know. Peace.